Hello guys, welcome back to Imperfectly Perfect. I'm just trying to go ahead and get this camera to actually like sit nicely, but it's kind of like not working. Anyways, yeah, I've been horrible at trying to post every day, but I did want to go ahead and share, a little something with you guys that kind of happened, over the weekend and stuff like that. There, I think it was Sunday, I want to say. Yeah, it was Sunday, definitely. Was one of those days where I needed more breaks. And usually days like that would usually get me very upset, where I didn't want to take the the 10,000 naps that I needed to take for the entire day. But the beautiful thing that happens when I do that, when I go ahead and I take 6 or 7 naps, 8 naps, 10 naps, whatever it was for this past Sunday, is that I tend to get a lot more accomplished throughout my day because the naps are not so long. They're actually very short. They're anywhere between probably 15 to 20 minutes. There was a couple of them that were probably about an hour and a half long. But, it's kind of something that my body needs from time to time. For the most part, I usually do go on with about 4 naps a day. So when it increases, or it more than doubles, because when we're going for 10 or 8 will be double, but 10 or more is a little bit more than double. Usually my body is trying to find another rhythm. That's what I found. As you guys know, I am not medicated for my narcolepsy because I'm allergic to everything. So my doctor and I just kind of work on figuring out what it is that works for my body. And every 3 to 4 weeks or so, my sleep pattern tends to change. And what usually allows me to know and allows me to see that my sleep pattern is going to change is that I'll have a day either when I sleep the entire day, which my doctor and I would call it like resetting my body for the next cycle, or I would have a day like I did on Sunday where I'm napping. I napped, I think it was like about 10 times, maybe a little bit more. But now, since then, yesterday and today, then whenever I take a nap, the first couple of naps, what I do is that I time myself and see when I wake up and how I feel. And then that kind of gives me an average of what it is that my sleep pattern is going to be for those next couple of weeks. And it also allows me to plan ahead when it comes, with the kids, when it comes to the dogs, when it comes to cooking and cleaning and everything else that I have to do as a single parent. So, a lot of people may be looking at me and just being like, oh, sure, it must freaking really suck to be you. But to be honest with you, being in tune with my body and being forced to really connect to my body in the way that I has actually been a blessing in disguise. Because I was burning myself out to the point where, if you guys look at previous videos, there were days where I couldn't breathe. There was days where I couldn't get out of bed. There was days that I would go weeks and weeks without being able to actually cook for my kids. There were weeks where I couldn't even get 1 load of laundry completed. So even though it took realizing or being diagnosed with something as narcolepsy in order to kind of give me a hint that I was overdoing myself or I was burning myself out. I'm grateful that it happened because it now allows me not only to be able to do my day-to-day things, but I am also able to spend more time with my kids. I'm not as angry as I used to be. I don't get as frustrated as I used to before because I am not any longer in that space where I am so deprived from rest. I have learned that not every time my body needs rest doesn't necessarily mean that it needs sleep. So that has also been something that has been actually quite beautiful. Well, guys, that's what I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys today. And we'll see if I see you guys back tomorrow or if not on Thursday. Well, anyways, guys, take care. Thank you for spending this time with me. Bye-bye.